Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This DIY is so easy. You could make several of these up as cute last minute Christmas gifts, or even just as a cute, simple little home decor item. You're going to need a plaque from Dollar Tree. I happen to have this one on hand. You could use a bigger one or smaller one, as long as it has the sides like this on it, because you're going to need to attach twine onto the inside of these. So the size doesn't really matter. This size, a little smaller, or if you happen to get one of the bigger plaques, that will work just as well. This had a moon on it. I removed it with this blade because it wasn't coming off with scissors or my craft knife. And I also removed this. Now this was attached here, so it would normally be hung. I'm going to be using this, but when I'm all done, it's going to be attached back here, so it can be hung on the wall. So you definitely want to save the hanging piece here. You're going to reattach that and use it to hang on a wall. You're also going to need either twine and some of the little mini wooden clothespin clips. They are in the craft section of Dollar Tree. They're unpainted. You can use them and hot glue them to twine, or you can use this set if you happen to find this in Dollar Tree. Now these are from Dollar Tree. I bought these like a year ago. I've seen them in Dollar Tree, I think around springtime, maybe right around Easter. Don't exactly remember. I haven't seen these lately, but these are what I'm going to be using with this DIY. And these are, get this open, if I can get the box open. Alrighty. Okay. They're suction cups if you want to put it on the wall. Alrighty, so these are, this is the rope, and these are these cute little clips. These are a little bit bigger, I think, than the unfinished ones in the craft section. And all I'm going to do is actually hot glue 2, maybe 3 of these to the rope. You're going to need a stapler to attach the rope inside of here, acrylic paint, whatever color you want to actually paint the frame. And you're also going to need, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought for a moment. You're going to need some sort of paper to attach on the inside with Mod Podge. Now, I am going to be using, because I thought this would look really pretty, I'm going to be measuring and cutting a piece of this sort of whole copper, rose gold looking metallic, I want to say very thin cardboard. I just think it looks really, really pretty, and I think it's going to look actually really nice once it's attached to the inside of my frame. So I'm going to measure and cut out a piece of this, and I'm also going to attach with Mod Podge a piece of this printed paper. I got this pad from Dollar Tree back in one of my Dollar Tree hauls, I want to say about 2 months ago. And I was thinking of actually going with this, but cutting it below the hole right there and attaching that onto that rose gold cardboard. I think that would look really, really pretty. So let me figure out what color I want to actually paint this. I'm thinking about going with that pretty blue. I'm thinking about using perhaps my chalk paint with this. I think would actually look nice. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with my chalk paint because it's the quickest drying paint that I have. I'm just going to apply 2 coats of this chalk paint. I was going to go with acrylic paint, but I decided to go with this particular color of blue instead. Okay. Oh. Alrighty. And because this is very thin cardboard, I'm just going to go over where the pen cut into it, and I'm just following along that line. Alright, so just hot gluing this in place. Like so. And I trimmed that piece of paper from that little tablet. I just cut it below where the little punched out hole was, and I'm going to hot glue that right about here. I tried using the stapler, but this kind of stapler, the staples wouldn't go through the particle board. So, no problem. I'm just simply going to hot glue the twine right onto my foam board. Well, not foam board, particle board. I don't know why I said foam board. Alrighty, so kind of a little bit awkward to try and show you what I'm doing here. Press that into the hot glue, hold that down for a moment. Yeah, at least till the catches good. Now if I had a bigger stapler, it would probably go through the top layer foam board. But I only have this small one, so I improvise, and I'm just going to go with the hot glue instead. So now, what I want to do is pull it reasonably tight and go directly across. And now on the opposite side, do the same thing. By gluing it right in place, trying to keep it pretty even with where it's glued on this side. Now to attach my little wooden clothespins. So you'll want to space these out. For example, you don't want to have them all in the middle. It makes it a little more difficult to actually clip a photo onto each of the clips. So what you want to do is space them out. Maybe have one over here, and then have a clip more in the middle, and then finish off with a clip more towards the end. That way you can actually have several pictures clipped at the same time in this frame. So I'm just going to put a small dab of hot glue onto each clip. So that's what it should look like with the clips attached to the twine or rope, if you want to call it that. And we're almost done here. I'm going to attach the hanger that I removed from the other side. I'm going to attach this right back here like so, so this can be hung up on a wall. So just going to put a generous amount of hot glue on it. So that is how it looks hanging up. They were the only two actual loose pictures I could find. So you get the idea of how to place the clips and just how it looks. That's a picture of me and my mom taken on her birthday this year. I was using the silly filters on Messenger, doing some silly pictures with me and her, and that is a picture of my favorite Beatle, which is John Lennon, of course. I just loved his voice and loved his music as a solo artist. Well, I think they all were good solo, but I think John and Paul McCartney were probably the best with it. I'm just showing you how I did it, but you have many different options available to you however you want to do it. So if you like this video, guys, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit my subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and please stay safe and be careful. I will see you all on my next one. Good night.